You can download the answer in the video for free, link in the description, for a jump buffer that registers the jump input even though the jump input was pressed a few frames before reaching the ground. Go to your player script. Inside, we will add one constant and one variable. A constant is the same as a variable, but you can't change it during runtime. Jump buffer time is the amount of time that the jump key will be considered as pressed after pressing it. A jump buffer timer is the amount of time left until we don't consider the jump input as pressed inside the built-in physics process function. If you have simple jump code like this, remove it. We will then check if the player just pressed the jump key, then set jump buffer timer to the jump buffer time. We will slowly tick down the jump buffer timer with delta. Also, will ensure that this timer is frame rate independent, as delta represents the amount of time elapsed between each frame. Then, to make the player jump, we will check if the player is on the floor and that jump buffer timer is more than 0, meaning that they recently pressed the jump input. Then we run the basic jump code and make sure to set the jump buffer timer to 0 to avoid the player registering multiple jumps at the same time. Now you have a simple jump buffer that you can add to any of your 2D platformer games, and don't forget that you can check out the project files, link in the description.